Hey sis, welcome to Bring It to Your Sister.
We're Lexi and Chastity, just two certified yappers that God knew would be unstoppable as sisters.
So he made us best friends instead.
Join us in this space to laugh, cry, vent, praise, and feel seen while we figure out motherhood, marriage, and womanhood by chasing grace and grit through homemaking, homesteading, faith, and everything in between.
Now pull up a seat and grab your favorite treat me drink because there's always room for one more sister. Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Bring It to Your Sister.
We're talking more Christmas today.
Of course, Christmas is my favorite.
It's a season.
Yeah.
So we too have to be in season.
Of course. Let's start with our drink check.
Oh, you guys are going to be disappointed. Okay, it was a surprise last night, but then we canceled. We canceled our date
Oopsie.
and I couldn't keep it in. So it's no longer a surprise for Chastity, and you guys can't see it, but I'm going to post a picture.
Yes.
When this is announced, you'll see the picture of my new shirt that my husband got me, and you'll never believe what it says. Are you ready? I love Diet Coke. He knows me so well. Unfortunately, I'm not drinking a Diet Coke, and that's only because I'm too lazy to get up and go to the fridge
Oh,
and get my Diet Coke.
I'm like, did you save it?
I saved part of it.
Oh,
Part
okay.
of it. But
Fair.
I'm like, I'm just going to wait. I did not drink my water like I should today, and I had tea and coffee. So I said, I need to drink some water. But just
Yeah,
know
fair.
I'm wearing this super awesome I love Diet Coke shirt,
I love that.
and I have a Diet Coke in the fridge.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Yes.
I I would say that I need a shirt that says, "I love Dr. Pepper." I was gonna take it to
We need to get this, like, it needs to look like mine, but Dr.
yeah,
Pepper.
but Dr. Pepper.
And then we
Yeah,
need to take a picture.
and yes, for sure.
Alright.
I was gonna save my vanilla blah, 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 blah. I did save my vanilla Coke that I talked about last night for tonight, but before picking James up, I picked up a Dr. Pepper's, and that's gone.
Whoops.
Yeah, I just took a sip of it just now, right before we started recording, and I said, "Ah,
Oh, dang, it's
I
empty.
drank it all."
Ugh.
So now I can't even drink anything because all you're gonna hear is me slurping through a straw. So, I guess I have watered down Dr. Pepper watered
Water
down
da
Dr. Pepper ice.
water down Dr. Pepper, or you're just gonna have to, like, old parenting style it and drink your spit.
Ugh,
Do you
yes,
did
so
your parents ever tell you that?
yes, that the spit is at the bottom?
No.
No? Oh, drink your spit, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I
I
re
guess that's what I'm gonna have to do.
I remember my mom, like, she didn't say it often, but it was one of the and, like, as a parent now, I look back and I'm like, I don't even blame her. I'm not even mad at it
Yeah, yeah,
because it would be one of those times where we're like, "I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty." Just
and there's nothing she can do about it.
yeah, like, we would be driving
In
in
the
the
middle of the
car.
road, yeah. What do you
Yes,
want me to do,
and
pull a
she was
drink out of my ass?
yes, that would be, like, the exact moment in question, and
Well,
she'd
I
be
guess
like,
you gotta
"I
swallow
don't
your
know.
spit then.
Drink your spit, I guess." Oh, but I do chuckle about that now.
Yeah. My dad used to hit me with the I'd be like, "I'm thirsty," and he'd be like, "I'm Friday, come over Saturday, we'll have a sundae."
Yes,
You son of a biscuit.
or "I'm hungry." "I'm hungry." "Well, nice to meet you, hungry. I'm mom."
Yeah,
Yeah.
mhm,
Yep,
mhm.
yep.
Or, "I want this." "Well, want in one hand, shit in the other." "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of people out there that think that's bad parenting or I don't know,
No,
not
it's just
nice,
it
neglect.
makes the shit funny.
Thank you.
For me, like, it helps you get through it.
I'm
As the
like, "You
adult
that built character, okay?"
yeah, it did. It
It's
did.
funny.
I'm
If
fine.
that if you're upset about that now as adult,
Get a life.
you need to have bigger problems.
You're not doing enough.
Find something else to be mad about. There's plenty, but
Please,
that is not one.
please, and yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, off of that rant, my bad.
Hey, that's a good rant to get on because I agree.
Yeah, I'm just don't even get me started. Don't even get me
Listen,
started on
we're
the
not
victim
beating our children,
mentality.
okay? What else do you want from us?
No.
Can't beat
I
them. We might as well be
you can't.
sarcastic.
Mhm. I can say I haven't told him to drink their spit yet anyways.
No, not yet. Mm-mm.
But but I did hit Jensen with the, "Well, nice to meet you. I'm mom." I don't even remember what she said. She was like, "I'm bored," or "I'm something," and I was
Mm.
just like, well, I'm mom. Nice to meet you, dude.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, well, and on the
I
other
don't
hand, I have hit James with the want in one hand, shit in the other, so
well, you know, it it do be like
we'll
that
see.
sometimes.
We'll see which one fills up faster.
Oh, okay. So, you're drinking nothing.
My
I've got
spit.
I've got water. Or
Love
I
that.
I have water. I The amount of times that I say "got" instead of "have" makes me sick, and I just apologize for all of you that have to listen to it because when I'm editing it, I'm like, "Wow, can you pick a different word?"
It's okay. I say things over and over again too, and my grammar's not the best.
It it's funny to listen to, I guess,
Yeah.
if nothing else.
I mean, it's just the way
I
we speak.
Yeah,
I remember they
it
used to get us onto us all the time for saying "ain't."
ain't
"Ain't"
a
ain't a
word.
word.
I will use it as a double negative.
Yeah.
I
Same.
ain't got any.
I ain't got any. Yep, I do too, and I think it's just the way we talk down here.
It is. Hang on one second. My mother's still trying to dress shop for me.
It is
Okay,
9 something
she's
at
on
night. Where is she?
she's online.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, she's an angel.
Of
She
course.
waited an hour and a half in line at Burlington's.
Oh my gosh.
I said, "Wow." Not to mention, she had her dog with her, her demon dog that
Mhm.
may or may not be a walking lawsuit waiting to happen. But, she's on trazodone 24/7,
Uh-huh.
but her trazodone wore off before she got into that line for an
Oh,
hour and a half.
dear.
She said she was very well behaved. It's just, oh, I'm glad she was.
Mhm.
But yeah, Birdie really came in clutch today.
Oh, good.
I just don't have time to go dress shopping. I wanna send my mom. We'll FaceTime. That sounds like such a better experience than
Yes.
taking 3
And
children
taking
to
yourself.
yeah,
Yeah.
into a dressing room and trying on stuff and entertaining the 3 kids just don't sound like it.
Uh-uh. Agreed.
Okay. Well, do you have a praise? Do
Listen
you
to
have a
me.
praise for us, my dear?
I have a few.
Oh,
I know. Can I
hit
do a
me.
few? Okay.
Yeah, hit me with them.
The first one is Joshua. That's my husband. If we have any new listeners on this episode, that's my husband. Joshy Poo, has his pinning ceremony tomorrow because he's
Woo!
graduating from nursing school,
Ready?
and I am so excited.
Snaps.
Love it. I'm so excited for him. I asked him the other day, I said, "Are you excited?" And he said, "I'll be excited whenever I actually have my nursing license." I'm like, "Ugh, you kill me," but then I'm, like, also over here crying because I made a 90 on my test, and
Ugh.
that keeps me at a 90. And then if I'm like, "If I bomb this video I had to submit, then I'm gonna make a B in the class." And I made a B in, public speaking, and I'm really, really, really upset about it. Like,
Well,
contemplating taking the class over again, upset about it.
no, we're not doing that. You
That's
have
what
other
Joshua said, but
We're not doing that. No, you have better things to do with your
yeah,
time. You got a B. You got a B, not a C, get degrees, you got a B.
I
You
know.
are too busy and have way too much going on to retake a class that you made a B in.
I know,
Move
it's just gonna
forward.
bring my grade point average down, and I'm not cool with that.
I
Listen,
wish I wish y'all could see me rubbing my forehead right now.
the vein is starting to pop out.
And and it will. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna skip over that and just say I'm very proud of Joshua,
Yes.
and I'm still gonna ask him medical questions for sure, 1000%, but I kinda forgot that your mom is also in the medical field and that I
Yeah,
could definitely ask her
yeah.
the medical questions. I don't really wanna be asking your husband, but certainly have.
Listen, he doesn't mind. Well, I don't think he minds. He's delivered babies, for strangers, for God's sake,
I
like,
love that. I love
whatever.
that for him.
And,
What
trust, if you knew his mom and his sister, it's fine.
what an experience. I'm
Yeah.
like, "I just don't have time to go to the doctor, okay? Let me see if
Oh,
I
you'll
really
do.
need to go to the
You'll do.
doctor." Yeah, it's like triage, you know? Like, do I really need to go see someone or will it buff out? Ugh.
Yeah, I love that. Um,
Okay.
okay. I said I had a few, but I don't remember. Well, my one is that I took my last test for the semester today. I made a 90 on it. Whatever, it's fine. And then,
Uh,
Joshua was when he said, "Stop being so hard on yourself." He said, because I said, "I made a
Do you just
stupid."
not like being happy?
Huh? Me?
Do you just not like being happy? Do you just not wanna let yourself feel joy? I'm so confused right now. A 90?
I love being happy, but I am extremely hard on myself.
You're starting to convince me otherwise. I think you should just choose happy.
I do in some areas. I just listen, here's the thing is that this is kinda new for me too, because when it comes to school, when I was little, I always had good grades without trying. And then
Mhm.
late middle school and then all throughout high school, I was just a bum and lazy/stubborn and barely graduated high school, not because I'm stupid, but because I
'Cause you
was
didn't.
stubborn, like,
Mhm.
just stubborn, just being a hard-headed teenager. Then I went to school for other things, but those things didn't work out because I had the mindset of like, "Oh, whatever, I made a C. Like, I passed," you know?
Mhm.
I didn't do my assignments. I passed the test, didn't do my assignments, so then, failed some classes, passed some classes with Cs, whatever. Passed some of them with A's and B's, but mostly C's. And then now I'm doing this, and now I need to do every single thing right. And I don't know what it is. I think it's because I truly enjoy it, number 1, and I'm excited to be going back to school, and I think here's the thing, if you really wanna get real deep down about it, I think that I feel like I've been a failure a failure, see?
Me too.
I think that I feel like I've been a failure for most of my adult
Girl.
life.
Ha hang on.
Pause.
I just need you a picture of these outfits in this picture.
Oh,
Our Diet Coke and Dr. Pepper shirts, okay?
uh-huh.
Then hats, white hats with black letters that say "Failure." We fail at spelling failure.
Hey, not spelling, I can spell failure real good, I just can't say it.
Oh my god, that would be a heck of an outfit.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it
Oh
would.
my
I
gosh.
will just remind
Okay.
you, I don't look good in a hat. I don't.
Oh,
I look
me
like a
either.
man.
Yeah, I can't wear them.
No.
No, I'm not I don't know. I just
Mm-mm. Especially a
no.
ball cap. I can't.
I just yeah, I feel
I want
well,
to so bad.
me too.
I'm like, "Oh, you look so cute in a hat." Like, I love that for you.
Mhm.
And then I
Like,
look like a lumberjack. I
I can
don't
kinda wear a beanie. I can wear a beanie if it's cold
yeah.
out, but I can't
I
wear a
could
ball
when my
cap.
hair was long. Now,
It
probably not so much.
it really freaks me out to wear a ball cap hat
Uh-huh.
because I feel like I can't see. I know that's
Okay.
definitely something wrong with me thing, but I feel like my vision's messed up. I feel like I can't see all of my like, I feel like my vision is just blocked if I have a
Okay,
hat on
yeah.
like that.
No, I can kinda see that when because 'cause I'm, like, looking around like you would look with a ball cap on.
I
I
don't
can't
it makes me so uncomfortable, I have
it's
to
like
take it
sit
off.
they I mean, they do sit right here in your peripheral vision,
Yeah,
so
because it's your peripheral, but it
uh-huh.
also is kinda like the front too, like, the top.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it, but when I put one I've because I have a couple hats, and I always feel bad that I don't wear them because
Uh-huh.
they are cute, so
Yeah.
I'll have went to have tried to wear them, and then I'm like, "I can't do this. I can't. I gotta take it off. I can't see." And forget trying to drive. Trying to
Oh,
drive with a hat on, send me over the edge. I would rather not.
okay, you little weirdo.
What is that? Is that my depth perception or something?
I don't know, maybe, possibly.
But anyway, sorry to interrupt you again.
Yeah, it's
Um
fine. I just don't know what that is. It's new for me too. I feel like my whole life I've just been a failure. Like I said, I barely graduated high school. I know my parents weren't happy about that. So I just almost feel like I have something to prove, even though I know I don't, because nobody cares. But not that nobody cares, but nobody else thinks that I'm a failure. Just me.
Right.
Just
Right.
me.
Right.
But I don't know. I think maybe because I have James now too, and I
Mhm.
wanna show him that you can do things, even if it's late in life, even when it's hard. I don't know.
And you can do good at them. I think it is good
Yeah.
that you are holding yourself to a higher standard. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I
Yeah.
think you just need to be realistic. Like, you don't need to take that class over again. You don't need to add that stress. Look at the rest of your
Yeah.
life, and you're gonna
Yeah.
end up taking away from other areas if you're gonna stretch yourself too far for unnecessary reasons. Now,
Yeah.
if you had made like a C or something, I'd say okay.
Yeah.
But and if you were 19, no kids, no husband,
Uh-huh.
really all you were doing was going to school, I'd say, "Sure,
Yeah.
retake it again." But in the position of life that you're in,
Uh-huh.
I think you would enjoy and be able to better spend your time somewhere, and you be okay with a 90 in a class, you know?
Yeah. I mean, for sure. I mean, evidently clearly, if I cared enough about the class, I would have worked harder to make an A anyways. But
And public speaking,
very
what are
much
you
did
worried
not
about?
enjoy that public speaking class. I don't know. I
You're
think I
you
don't
are you're literally public speaking right now. What are you talking about? You're a
I
pro
know,
at it.
and
You
those
should
things
have
were so silly, like, so ugh.
you
It
should have
was
been able to
the
say, "Sir, I am
"Sir, I
a"
literally have a whole ass
yeah,
podcast. Get out of my
l
face."
I don't even need this class. That's what you should have been able to say, okay? So, he can you can take that 90.
And to be fair, in my job, I public speak every day as well. It's just different. This was, like, persuasive
Yeah.
speeches, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah." Anyways, then my 3rd one, last one, promise. My 3rd one is James got upset during, bedtime tonight, and not like the normal kinda upset that he normally gets.
Uh-uh.
And obviously, that's not the praise. The praise is that he was talking to me, and he said he got, like, really sad, and he
He
said,
was he, like, legit upset tonight, not just like, "I don't wanna go to bed."
"Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Not
no." No,
really
like
upset kinda thing?
no, yeah, we had a great night when we came home. He
Mhm.
listened, he did what I asked him to do, he got in his pajamas, and he got straight in the bed. He got in my bed, but it was straight in a bed, so I didn't fight anything. And after I read him his book, I laid there for a little while and, like, was loving on him and rubbing his hair and rubbing his little forehead, trying to get him to go to sleep. But he kept wanting to
Mhm.
talk, have conversations. But anyways, he laid there and his brows furrowed and he got, like, this little frowny
Gr
face, and he just was, like,
What is he doing? Was he
scaring me, sharpening his claws on my damn kitchen chairs. I'm going
No,
to
sir.
choke this cat.
I'm not for
Take that part
declawing
out.
them, but if he's gonna be inside, you could.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
know. Yeah, I need to get those little caps to put on his toes. Yeah, they make those. I'm not sure if they sell them anymore, but I know they used to. I used to put them on my cat that
That's
we
so cool.
like our first cat that we had. Yeah. But anyways, he got just, like, really sad, and he said, I already know that I'm just getting coal for Christmas."
Good. You know what? That's alright. He needed to think that for a minute.
He did, he did.
And that's healthy.
And of course, because he looked so sad and, like,
Yeah.
distraught about it, I was like, "Oh, buddy, why do you feel that way?" Knowing good and
Mhm.
well, I know good and well why you think. He said
I know why you feel that way.
exactly. He said, "I just haven't been listening to you." And I said, "You sure haven't." And you sure have not. But he said he was, like, rubbing his forehead. He was like, "But Christmas isn't even about presents."
I love him trying to be logical and make it better. He knows what he's like, "I know what's gonna
He knows
happen,
the deal, yeah.
but it's gonna be okay."
It's gonna be okay. He's like,
And but
"Christmas is about spending time with your family." And then I said, "And God," and he said, "Yes, and God." But then we got into this whole conversation about because whatever, he then went to, um after he moved past that, and he's still rubbing his forehead. He was really stressed out tonight, I guess. I don't know what they talked about at Awana's, but it really got to him.
well, good.
Good.
Honestly, that's good
Yes.
though.
So he's, like, rubbing his head, and he's like, "I think I'm gonna get baptized soon. I was
Oh
gonna
my
wait till I was about
gosh.
9 or 10, but I think it's gonna be soon."
I love this so much. This has made my night. Oh my
And so
gosh.
so then I begged the question, I'm like, "Okay, well, I appreciate that that you wanna do it soon, but can you explain to me, like, what makes you wanna do it sooner?" And he said it's still rubbing his forehead, he's like, "'Cause I just got all these sins in my heart, and I need Jesus to take them away and send them away."
Oh my goodness.
And it was the best conversation. I ended up
I bet.
crying, like, tears are rolling down my
Yeah.
face because I was like I was hiding it, of course, but it was just so sweet. It was just such a sweet little moment of, you know, starting with his self-reflection of,
Yeah,
"I just know I'm gonna get coal," then his realization of, "But Christmas isn't even all about presents," and then
and
it just led into all of that, and it was
and what a big
amazing.
yeah, what a big show of faith for somebody so little, like,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
obviously, the boy isn't getting coal for Christmas, and
Obviously
hopefully
not.
he doesn't hear this before Christmas, but
Yeah.
but, like you said, what a healthy conversation and to be able to see how his brain worked through it, and he
Uh-huh.
ultimately came to, even though this bad thing's gonna happen, it's about God anyways,
Yes. Mhm.
how fantastic you couldn't want
Yeah.
more,
No,
like,
at all.
as a parent, you couldn't ask for
Yes.
more than that, that's
God, and I feel like
fantastic.
I'm messing up and that's what I told him, I'm like, "Buddy, you watch me sin every single day," you know? I said,
Mhm,
"All" when I lash out and whenever I get angry and I yell at you, that's sinning, like, I'm not supposed to do that as a mom, I'm not supposed to do that, but I do it. But you know what I do every night is I pray to God and I pray that He takes that sin away from me as well and that He makes me a better mom."
mhm,
And he's like, "Oh." I'm like, "So just pray. If you feel like you're sinning and you have sin in your heart, you absolutely do because nobody's perfect. Jesus
mhm,
was the only person that ever walked this earth that was perfect, and we're not gonna be perfect. We're gonna sin even after we're baptized, babe.
mhm,
Even if you get I'm not telling you not to
even
get
more.
baptized, but
Yeah, right.
even when you get baptized, you're still gonna sin because you're
Mhm.
human, you're not perfect, and that's okay. God doesn't need you to be perfect."
Right. I mean, he
Just
doesn't want you to be.
yeah,
I mean, he wants you to try to do your best, but he doesn't
absolutely.
care nothing about that, to be honest.
Mhm.
I feel like that is preached a lot. Like, if you do good and you do all these good things, and if you're
Yeah.
good, you get in
Mhm.
heaven, and that's not it at all.
No. But
Um,
if you keep chasing God
yeah.
and at
Oh my
least doing
gosh.
your best to do your best.
So I think we're gonna have a little Bible lesson soon. Outside in my backyard, it hit me. So we have this clear mowed path to the pond, and then
Mhm.
beside it, there's that tall grass. It's just hard to run through. And the
Mhm.
kids, we were going to feed not the goldfish. I don't think I have goldfish in my pond. But we were going to feed the fish and the ducks, and the kids started taking off running through the tall grass and whatnot, and I was going on the clear path, and they were tripping and having a hard time, and I was like, "Why don't y'all get on the clear path?" And it hit me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this would be such a good little Bible lesson." I could send them off running through the tall grass and go in and explain to them like, "That's how it is when we don't obey and we don't listen to God.
Yeah.
Stuff is harder. It's harder to get
Yeah.
through." And I
Uh-huh.
said, "But if you come over here, and like if you obey and
Uh-huh.
if you follow God and keep trying to seek him, you will have a smoother path,
Oh my
a
gosh.
clearer path." I was like, "Wow." It just hit me, and I was
Wow.
like, "We gotta do that soon." I
Yeah.
think they would enjoy it too.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
It puts that hands-on thing, that real life
yes,
experience into it. Yeah.
and yeah, because I think that's important for them as kids, like, to be able to, because it's hard to fathom
Uh-huh.
God and religion even as an adult. Can you
Yep.
imagine as a
Yeah.
kid just being like,
Yeah.
"There's this guy up in the cloud," like, I'm sure
Uh-huh.
it's kinda difficult. They need that hand-on
They need to
experience
be able to
to
relate to it. Mhm.
yes, and yeah, really pull from it. But yeah, I did think about that earlier today. I don't know where I was going with that, and I don't know where we were at either.
It's okay. I was just giving my praise about James. I would love to hear, do you have any praises now that I've talked
Um,
about mine for half this episode already?
well, yes, I definitely have a praise or 2. Do you wanna go ahead and do you have a struggle or
Um, no. I don't really. I don't think so. Teaching during Christmas season is a struggle in and of itself, but honestly, we're having fun every day,
that's
and
good,
it's nice.
that's good.
So I'm
Honestly, I
good.
I feel like we've been skipping our, struggles lately, and
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think it's good if we hold space for them when we need to, but
Mhm.
if we can skip over them,
Yeah.
what you feed grows, so I
Exactly.
like it, I'm here for it. My praise, I've got a few praises, but I think we've already talked about this a little bit, but my praise today is gonna be that I'm just super excited I guess because okay, so when we moved, one of the biggest reasons that we moved was to be back closer to family and friends
Yeah.
and just be closer, and I was kinda worried that we would move back and still, because 'cause I'm a homebody, I will be at home.
Mhm.
You can find me at home.
At home. I
But
mean, I'm
I'm
enjoying my
just
house payment. What do you
I
mean?
I am. And now I've got more space to roam, like,
Oh, yeah.
you're not gonna catch me out much.
Yeah.
So, I was just a little worried that I would still end up not seeing people, but oh my gosh, okay, funny story, this was not where I was going, but I'll come back to it. So, my praise is that we definitely are seeing the people we love and care about a lot more, and
Good.
we're getting to spend quality time, and I just love it.
Good.
I feel like it's good for me and the kids.
Yes.
We went to the Christmas parade with my father-in-law and Coda's grandparents on Monday, so they got to hang out with the kids, and we enjoyed it. The town we live in is small, so it's not super crowded. You feel safe.
Mhm.
It was nice. We got a buttload of candy, and I'm so glad we did not trick or treat this year because, whew, I said, "You can forget good morning moms. It's now, can I have this piece of candy?"
Uh-huh. Yep.
But I was smart. I did put it up in a bowl in the cabinet so they at least couldn't see it. They know it's
Yeah.
there, but
Yeah.
they can't see it.
Well,
So
hopefully they're not like James and hide behind the couch and do it.
no, Jensen will ask me, because she can't reach it, she's like, "Can I have a piece?" So it's worked out good.
Good.
Then so far, my friend Jessie has come over about once a week, and we get to spend the day or most of the afternoon with the babies, and it's just fun.
Mhm.
It's like a little teenage dream come true, you know?
Yeah.
And and I'm not gonna share her story, but she would like to come on, and she said she would love to be friends with you. She thinks y'all would just have a good old time, and I was like, "Yeah, y'all
Every
would."
time I'm around her, I
Um
love it.
so, I was like, "Yeah, we need to get y'all together soon," but just being able to watch a dream come true for her that she,
Yeah.
just worked so hard and it took so long for it to happen, it's
Yeah.
just it's just like a little blessing that you're getting to
Yes.
watch plan out, and I just love it. And watching all of our girls, I'm like, "Ugh, I can wait for sure, but I can't wait to see them all as, like, teenagers getting
Yeah.
dressed up and
Oh
everything," and then the
gosh,
other part of
yes.
me is like, "We were just there."
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
you were just doing my hair and makeup. I love it.
Oh,
It's just a nice 360.
good.
Um, so my funny story that is also gonna be a praise, just a big shout out for Poppy. He is definitely not listening. I don't even know if he listens to any podcast, but he's definitely not listening to this girly one.
That's
Um,
fine, I guess.
yeah, but Poppy came to the rescue yesterday, and I should be embarrassed to tell y'all, but I'm not. Um, so me and the Bebe kids, we went out and we were gonna go find new dirt roads to ride. And yes, it's freezing. I bundled them
Absolutely.
up, okay, but we were gonna
Who
find
cares?
new dirt roads to ride.
Yes.
And Coda was like, "Well, check the gas before you go." And I did. I did. I did. I
Unfortunately, you didn't.
It's hard to see, okay? It's hard to see, but, like, I sloshed it around, and I didn't see where the wave was, but sometimes when it's full, you can't see where the wave is. So I
Uh-huh.
opened it up. I even double checked. I opened it up, and I could see gas in there. I couldn't tell how much, but I could smell gas and I could see, and I was like,
Hey,
I was
you
like, "It
know,
must be full."
it's enough.
Like, I was like, "It must be full," because that's the only time that you really can't, I don't know, like, for me, I can't see it. It's just hard to see it in the tank. It's dirty.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
gotta be in sunlight. It's a whole
Mhm.
thing. Um, but I did check it, okay? So we go down the dirt road, and I made it barely to the end of my dirt road, and I turned around and made it halfway back, and then we sputtered out. There
Why?
was I said, "You've got to be kidding me. What happened?" I said, "How?" The last time I drove this golf cart, I threw an axle or something out,
Oh my
okay?
gosh.
Like, we just got the golf cart back. Poppy had
My
just
god.
repaired the golf cart and just got it back. And I was like, "No, how did I mess it up by just checking the gas? What did I do?" Like, I don't understand. And I've got these 3 kids, okay? So so I was like, "I'm gonna push it back. It's not that far.
Yeah,
I can push it back
that's
for
fine.
sure." So I told Jensen to steer. She's not great at it. It could be better, could be worse.
You
So
know?
Augie's sitting passenger, and I'm holding Annie in one arm, and I'm pushing the golf cart with the other, and I broke
What?
down right in front of my neighbor's house that I have not met or talked to,
Of
but
course
there's a car home, and their dogs are outside barking, so I'm like, "I just know somebody must have seen me."
not.
Hopefully not. So
I
I'm
just
pushing
know
it.
they were staring at you out the window.
Oh my gosh, the sight that must have been. What a first impression. But
"Bill,
I
Bill, come look at this."
yes. You'll never believe what I'm watching right now. This lady has 3 kids pushing a golf cart. Oh my gosh, Jensen, like,
"Well, Denise, go out there and help her." "I'm
"No,
not helping her."
I don't know them. There's 3 kids." Oh my gosh, but I quickly realized I was not gonna be able to push it home. It's much heavier than I anticipated. But Jensen even tried to, like, tie the rope on the front and pull it. So at one point that she was pulling and I was pushing and it was working really nicely
"Oh,
actually, but
wow."
she got really sick of doing that quickly. So then she
Her dopamine ran out
Oh
on
my
that real
gosh.
fast.
Yeah, yeah, she was very much like, "Nah." So then she was like, "I need to run home and get some water." And it was a distance, but I was like, I think it's
Whatever.
fine." I was
It's
like,
fine.
"Okay,
Yeah.
we're on a dead end dirt road. You're
Yeah.
fine." So she ran home, got some water. She comes back. She's like, "Sorry, Jensen, if you're 16 and listen to this," but she was like, "I peed my pants." And I was like, she I was like, "What?" She comes back with snacks, water. She's like, "I peed my pants." And
Bless
I'm
her.
like, "Why? What happened?" She said, "I just couldn't make it." I said, "Well, that's fair. You did have to run home." I had already called Poppy, and we're waiting there at this point. And the whole time she's gone, I'm letting Augie play in the dirt, and I'm spiraling about the fact that I don't have any protection
Oh
if
gosh.
one of their dogs seem nice, but we don't know them. But I was like, "What
Yeah,
if
of
these
course.
dogs decide to be ravenous and eat me and my children?"
Oh my
And
gosh.
I was like, "What am I gonna do?" And so I'm sitting here I was like, "There's no way I'm outrunning." I'm not that great in shape. I don't run. So, I was like, "No way I'm outrunning this pack of dogs,"
No.
okay? I genuinely was spiraling about what I was gonna do. So I was like,
That's
"Okay,
fair.
I could put the dogs are not bothering us at all. They are, like, laying in their yard, but
This is
I was
just one of those
spiraling.
intrusive thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's close to Aunt Flo's time, so they're
Uh-huh.
heavy.
Yeah.
The intrusive thoughts are heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, so I'm spiraling. I was like, "Okay, I could put them on top of the golf cart," and
Yeah, that was my
highly
first thought
doubt
too. Except
yeah, I
for
was like,
Augie.
highly doubt well, no, mine was like, I could get Augie would stay up there if dogs were trying to eat him, you
Yeah.
know? But I was like, Annie would roll off. She don't know
Yeah.
dogs are trying to get her. But I
Yeah.
had bungee cords because I had strapped them in like a seatbelt. And I was like, okay, I could bungee cord her up there, and I probably could do that while some dog. I was like, I could definitely mother instinct it and let the dogs chew my legs off
For
while
sure.
I'm
Yeah.
bungee cording my
For
children
sure.
up top. And my kid's just playing, having the time of his life in the dirt, throwing it around. And then Poppy, okay, so
No
Poppy
idea this
comes,
nightmare is going on here.
none, 0. So Poppy shows up. I spare him the details of that.
Right.
And he shows up with his nice clean car and my children get in it with their sandy muddy shoes. And I was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to come shop back your truck out." He was like, "Why? It was dirty." I said, "No, it wasn't.
No,
It
it's
was
not.
clean and now it is dirty." So he's like, "I don't even care." He loves his
We
grandbabies.
love good father-in-laws.
Oh my gosh, yes. So we pull the golf cart back. Well, first I was like, "Okay, do you want me to push?" Like, cause he was tying like, he was grabbing the rope, like, messing with it. I was like, "I can push while you pull," and he was like, "We ain't pushing nothing, we're tying it to the truck." And I was like, "Oh, that's
Oh,
so
okay.
smart." Oh, I'm
You're
literally
right.
just a girl.
That's what I was just about to say. You're right. You are the man. You got this. Let me
Oh
shut
my
up.
gosh. So we pull it back home. He pulls it apart thinking something's clogged. I told him I checked the gas. I was like, "I did check the gas before we left. Like, I don't know what happened." Um,
These were like, "This
and
ding dong."
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So he pulls it apart and goes to put it back together and he was checks the gas. He's like, "Well, there's not enough gas in it to prime anything." And I was like, I said, "Does that mean it's empty?" I could not. I said, "I am so embarrassed right now." But you know what? Honestly, I don't know how he could have expected more out of me. This man has known me since I was
Honestly. I
14.
mean, that's what I was thinking.
And they pointed to a motor one time and asked me where the motor was, and I was like, "I don't know." So, he shouldn't have had high expectations, but oh my gosh. So then he went and got us gas for the golf cart, and my children put in their gas station order of cookies and bug juice,
Of
and
course.
he delivered it all and then rode the kids on the
Oh,
golf cart around, and my mom
gosh.
called while he was gone to the gas station, and I said, "I just knew you were gonna be my husband," get saying the phone call you had gotten, but he did not tell my husband. When Coda got home, I was like, "So did your dad call?" He was like, "No, why?" I said,
Well,
um, well, here's what happened," and I told him, and he said,
the golf cart again.
"Yeah," he said, "I told you to check the gas before you left." I said, "Well, I did. I think I need glasses. I really do. I think I need some glasses."
You better take your tail to the eye doctor.
Oh, so yeah, there's my funny story. I'm literally just a girl.
I
Do not
love
ever think
that.
otherwise.
No, same.
So that's my praise. Thank God for poppies, and
Yes.
I went on a golf cart ride today to find new dirt roads, and I did carry because I was like,
Oh,
"Mm-mm, no
good.
more
Yeah,
intrusive
no
thoughts."
more yeah,
'Cause I was
we
like,
don't need any more of those.
I don't know what I'm running up on. This is new
No,
territory, and what if
yeah.
I run up on a pack of dogs or some creeper
Or
tries
a
to kidnap
bear.
me and my children? I d literally, because Jensen was like, what are you doing? What are you grabbing?" And I'm like, "None of your business."
Never know.
And she was like, "Well, why are you grabbing that?" And I was like, "Well, you just don't know. What if we seen a bear or something?" I was just trying to
Yeah.
play it off, but I was like, I don't know. We did not see a bear on our new dirt roads. We seen a
Nice.
couple ponies, and we seen a lady's yard full of chickens and one Canadian goose
Okay.
and some ducks, and that was about it.
Very cool.
So
I love that.
there's my praises, and I don't really have a struggle. I'm a little concerned about the festival on Saturday that I'm partaking in. I'm
What
just nervous
for?
I'm gonna go. Ristaloo is having a booth at the Christmas festival.
Oh, wait, I know what are you nervous for? That's what I mean.
Oh, I'm nervous because what if I sell nothing?
Well, then you
I
went,
Yeah, but I'll
and at the
cry.
very least, people will see your name.
Yeah, yeah.
Well
I more will feel bad because my mother has she's put in some money into
uh-huh,
this.
uh-huh.
Not because 'cause I've asked her, but because she's wanted to, and she wants
Right.
to be a part of it, and I love that, but
Mhm.
I'm like, "What if" I don't think I'm kinda prepared for failure, not in a bad way, but just like I just don't think you can
Realistically,
I don't think you can expect a lot from your first event.
correct.
I think your expectations should be minimum.
Okay,
Like
I'm
you
glad.
said, it's
Yeah,
just good to
glad you're
get your name
realistic
out
about that.
there. It's
Uh-huh,
and I have said these things to her, but I think she is very optimistic,
uh-huh,
and I'm like,
uh-huh.
"Ooh, what am I gonna" I feel like I'm gonna have to let her down easy on
Yeah.
Sa but
Mm,
hopefully it'll go great.
yeah,
I
it'll
just
be fine.
I'm just like,
I'm excited to
I'm
hear about it.
I'm nervous, and I also was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go by my grandma's and get the tent and the stuff, the racks and everything we need for Saturday," and she was like, "We couldn't get the racks in my car, they wouldn't fit," and I was like,
Mm,
"What do you mean you couldn't get the racks? Half of the merchandise is clothes. What am I going to do?" I said, "And when were you guys gonna tell me this? Saturday morning? Like,
oh,
what?"
yeah,
She said, "I
yeah.
thought I told you." I was like, "No, no, you didn't."
Oh my gosh. Will they fit
So
in your car?
no, they're like 7 feet long, but
I don't know how long that is, Lex. I'm just a girl.
it's taller than Coda. It's like 5 inches taller than Coda. Well, no,
Okay, yeah, you're right, that wouldn't fit in your car.
yeah, it would be like 8 inches taller than Coda, but
Will they
my
handle
grandma my
uh
grandma has some racks at her house in her laundry room. They're just full of clothes on hangers,
yeah. Uh-huh.
but she gonna have to come up off of them because we have no other options. It's too
Yeah.
late.
Yeah, fair. I'm like, I wonder if you
So
could go to, like, the thrift store?
Walmart definitely has those,
They
like,
do
clothes
have
racks,
I have
but
some in my studio. That's what I was gonna say is
oh, yeah.
Walmart has some they're not terribly priced.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking about, but then my mom well, don't tell nobody, don't tell my grandma, but my mom was like, "Sheila do have them racks."
Mhm.
And I was like, "Well, she gonna have to come up off of them for
Yeah,
Saturday, I'll help
yeah.
her," but
That way you don't have to put any more money into it right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, because 'cause I'm like, "I don't wanna throw any more money into this
Yeah.
and not knowing how it's gonna go."
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
alright, sorry guys, that was a lot, but look what's up.
Hey. Ah,
Well,
love it.
Can you see?
I'm sitting in my kitchen today, so
I
I went right
wondered where you
beside
were
my
at. It was
Yeah,
brighter. Oh,
yeah,
here's my stockings that you can kinda see.
cute. I have not put my stockings up yet. I've been bad. I keep telling myself I'm gonna sew some, but clearly there's 15 days till Christmas. I'm not sewing anything right now.
I almost was gonna ask you to, sew something on a blanket for me,
Yeah.
for my mom for Christmas, but I was
Uh-huh.
like, "That girl, I already know she's got too many DIY sewing projects to do before Christmas. I just know it."
I wanted to do a tree skirt, new stockings.
Ye
I do have fabric to make a book for James for Christmas that I
Oh,
have to
yes.
do. Um, but yeah, I wanted to make a couple of things for Christmas, like little things for people like coasters or pot holders or whatever, but I haven't. You know,
That's okay. It's alright.
whatever.
Okay, so now that we're gonna enter our actual conversation, we're gonna hit let me just tell y'all what we're gonna hit. We're gonna hit some Christmas decor,
Yep.
then we're gonna talk a little self-care during the holidays.
Mhm.
We're gonna talk kid presents, but y'all we might just have to skip that. We'll
That's
see.
fine.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So, Christmas decor. Me and Chastity have a great debate, okay, on colored lights and clear lights.
Uh-huh.
I have my clear lights on tonight
I love them.
because, unfortunately, on this tree, I do love the colored lights, but
Um,
they are blue.
ew.
But if you really wanted me to give you a seizure, I could turn my Christmas tree lights on and they dance and do random stuff.
Oh, that's
And
so cool.
and if I hit one button, it's really hard to get them to stop.
Uh,
And they'll change back and forth between clear and colored, and they'll do different dances and
oh
stuff,
my
and
gosh.
I'm like, "Wow, I need you to
That's
just
fancy.
chill out for a minute." They twinkle, they stack. It's just
Oh,
that tree really does a lot. I
yeah.
have I have 3 trees this year.
3.
We have this one, we have a 4-foot one, and I have another 7.5 one in the dining room that is only halfway put together because I'm not an electrician, okay? I don't know what I have done wrong, but
Again,
I'm
we are just a girl.
literally just a girl. So, whoops. It might get a bow on it. It might get working, we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's funny. Well, if we're counting little trees, I have a ton of little trees. I have our regular tree, and then I have a bunch of fake trees that you get from Hobby Lobby, and I have 2 4-foot ones, and a bunch of little ones that are just
Oh,
randomly
dang.
placed all throughout my house.
I feel like this is a lot, to be honest, and I've kinda they're only partially decorated. The 4-foot one, the kids actually did decorate and fill it up.
Oh, I don't decorate those.
I just let the kids because I gave up. I was gonna try, but then I seen immediately that they were gonna just rearrange it, and
Yeah,
I was like, "What am I gonna do? Am I seriously gonna sit here and fuss about these Christmas ornaments being
no,
rearranged? It's
no,
it's for the Christmas is for them anyways.
it
This
is.
is
Correct.
this is the magic for them." So I said, "I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick my battles," and
Mhm.
that's very difficult for me when it comes to the decorations.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
we have no glass ornaments up, and the 4-foot tree has fallen twice, and we're just going with it. It's fine.
Yeah. Question.
Olaf?
Yeah.
Okay.
All I see is little toe beans peeking up from over the computer, and it's because he's in the chair across from me on the other side of the table with his leg jacked in the air, cleaning himself.
Oh my gosh. I wish I was that flexible.
Honestly. Okay, so question. Well, let's get to the lights first. The lights, first of all, my tree needs more lights. It's a little bit taller this year and it really needs more lights. It's really bugging me.
Go get some.
I really should have gotten some tonight at Walmart when I went, but I'll probably get some tomorrow. But I like warm white lights. There was one year that we went to Target and didn't really pay attention to lights because I thought that all white lights were the same, and they
Mhm.
are indeed not. And we got them home and we put them on the tree, and this was a long time. This is way before James was even born. And we put the lights on the trees, and if we turned them on, and I said, "Take them off now, immediately." He said, "Are you why?" I said, "Those are not right. That's not right." And he's like, "Yes, they are." I said, "Joshua, that's not right." And so I ended up having to plug in we had to plug in our lights together because I think we had, like, 1 strand that would work, and I had plugged them in together. I said, "Look at the difference of these 2. These might as well be blue. They literally might as well be the color blue, not white.
Mhm.
These are yellow, like gold. You cannot have." I don't know why I don't even wanna get into this conversation because I'm gonna get heated. Why would you get cool temperature colored white lights for your Christmas tree?
I
Why
don't
would you
know.
do that?
I
I'm gonna get angry. Now, I will say that I get I'm not a fan of colored lights. I'm really not. However, I'm also
I
not a
love
huge
them.
hater of colored lights. I just don't want them on my tree.
Mhm.
Like, maybe if we had, like, a little tree that wasn't our main tree, right? But they
Mhm.
would need to be warm, not this
Like, what year was it?
LED
Is it 70s? The 70s glow or there's a
probably.
certain year when they made them, and it was that warm it's colored lights, but they're warm color,
Yes,
and
they
you
have
can
to be
still buy
warm
them.
temperature.
You can still buy them, but they're not what you I think you need to order them, or it's not what you normally buy in the store that's the colored lights. So, I don't think this is gonna make you angry because it's not your house, but I think
I
we're
don't
about
know,
to
it
throw
might.
it might. We're about to throw up some warm lights or some colored lights on the house this weekend if they work. My mom sent home a big box of colored
Mhm.
lights, and we plugged them in, and they
Yeah.
look like a warm glow colored light.
Okay,
And
yeah, we'll see.
I
We'll
was like
see when I get
I was
there.
like, "We see, we see." Kinda said if they all work, he'll put them up on the house because he thinks we'll have enough to, do, like, the front.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna try that, and I have 1 strand of colored lights that are in my bathroom that I sent you,
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
they
didn't mind
are the
those.
warm ones. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
warm,
I love those, yeah.
but this one on my tree hang on.
Oh, no, she's about to piss me off.
Where's the remote?
Get it off. Get it off. Thank you. That's better.
It might stay, we'll
Because
see.
why do they make colored lights like
Ow!
that?
Oh, help. SOS.
What did you do?
Sister down. Sister in distress. Oh, Satan really tried to get me there. My my colored lights came back on.
Ew.
I had a calf cramp. So sorry.
Oh.
Oh
Ugh.
my lord. Ah,
Yeah.
let's hope it doesn't come back. It doesn't
Let
feel
us
like it's
pray.
gone.
Don't hold your leg a
Oh
certain way.
my gosh, that about took me out.
Yeah, and it will.
Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, now I'm warm. I don't need my jacket anymore. Those things are terrible.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know why
my
they make
bad.
color lights like that.
I don't either. I'm like, "Why are they so daggone blue?"
Why are
Why?
they? Let me
Because I
pull up to
do
your house and
love
see some
a color
blue-colored,
lights.
cool colored lights on your house. I'm gonna rip them off. I'm gonna climb on a ladder
Well, you know,
and
we
rip them
might
down
thank you
my
after that because if we plug them in and we test them inside and they're warm and we get them outside and he hangs them, he's not gonna take them down
I'll take
regardless of
them
what
down
color
for
they
him.
show, so oh my
You just
gosh.
let him know that. I will
Yes.
take them down for him.
Oh, okay. So we
Okay.
talked about lights,
Yeah, but I have
but
another question.
yes.
Real or fake tree? I already know
Okay.
what you're about to say.
So, I mean, I love a real tree, okay? I love a real tree. I
Yeah.
would love to have a real tree.
Mhm.
It's not financially a thing for us,
Yeah.
for one, because
Okay. Fair.
when we were kids, we got a real tree almost every year because they were
Yeah.
like $25.
Oh,
Why? Okay, why are these trees 100 plus? I get it. They deserve it. Them trees worked real hard. They
they
really did.
do. They
But
do.
I cannot go and spend that on something I'm just gonna throw away. I don't care how much I love it. I'm gonna buy a thing of Glade Fraser fir scented Febreze.
Right.
It's not, but I just but I'm not upset that you do it. I love that
No,
somebody
yeah.
else can do it. For me, though, it just ain't financially in that budget.
Yeah.
And here's my other thing about the real trees, and I don't think you've had this problem or you probably would have said something. But every daggum time we had a real tree, which was often as a child, and I have a
Uh-huh.
very large phobia of spiders.
Oh.
Every time there would be a daggum wolf spider in that thing, and I would just be minding my daggum
Oh,
business,
uh-uh.
trying to decorate my tree or something. I remember the last time just so vividly because
Ooh, that give me
I
the
had to have been,
shivers.
like, 12, okay?
Uh-huh.
It was probably my last real tree, if we're being honest. And it had all I don't even think we had decorated or nothing. I think it was just up, like, we had gotten it pretty recently, but I was up on a chair doing something. I don't know, cleaning, who knows? I don't know. This was a long time ago. But the next thing I know, there's a daggum spider the size of my fist crawling across the floor,
Oh,
and
no,
I'm
no, no.
petrified. I was terrified. I was home alone, and I don't know what happened. I don't remember, but that kinda did it for me. I just any chance I can lower on seeing or encountering a large spider, I'm gonna decrease those odds at all possible.
That's fair, and knock on wood, because
Ugh.
I am petrified of
Mhm.
spiders. Knock
Mhm.
on wood, that has never happened to me. However, one year we got a tree. This was when Josh and I were married,
Mm.
before James again. Um, who knows? Might have been the same year we were fighting about those Target LED lights. I mean, because Joshua was mad. He's like, "I'm not taking it. We're not." I said, "Oh, oh, but we are. You're not just gonna ruin my Christmas, buddy, or I'm gonna ruin yours as well."
He said, "We are not having these colored lights."
Yeah.
Coda would have been the same way, though.
I
He'd have been
threw
like,
a
"This is
hissy fit.
silly."
Yeah. Well, one year we got a tree, and we were decorating it. We put the lights on, turned them on, and then we were decorating them, and I kept seeing stuff move, but it was like
Mm-mm.
shadows on the walls. And
Uh-uh.
I kept saying, "What in tarnation is going on?" Wha and
Okay, sure,
finally,
that's what you were
we just
saying.
started looking, and wouldn't you know, it was a ton of baby praying mantises.
What?
Yes.
Excuse me?
There was a praying mantis egg on that tree. I'm starting to itch, and it
Yeah, yep.
hatched in our
Oh
house, so we had
god.
to vacuum up baby praying mantises in our living room. They weren't anywhere else but the tree, but, I mean, they were all in. The tree was, like, infested with them. It took us a while to vacuum all of them.
I
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
That's a life-changing experience.
Mhm. Yeah.
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 I do have a similar story I'll share real quick because, I did not know this as an adult until it happened to me, and apparently it's a thing that happens because I seen it on Facebook, the all-knowing Facebook, after it happened, of course.
Of course.
Well, no, it was before actually because I remember thinking, "God, I'm so glad that's never happened with my dogs," and then
Oh.
not 2 weeks later it happened.
Oh.
But apparently, if your dogs go out and they run around and you have ticks in your yard, they
Mm.
can come up on a nest of baby ticks.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, me and Coda
Ugh.
I
Ugh.
shouldn't say this because it really was not that serious, but when I tell you we about divorced because he would not believe me that they were little baby ticks. And
Oh.
because they're like micro size, they look like dots.
Yeah.
But my do I had it, this was Jay-Z in Denver, and they came inside and they were covered
Mhm.
in these micro sized little dots, and they were on our couch. Like they were on
Oh,
everything.
god.
The I spent hours bathing my dogs, picking them off, killing them,
Yeah.
and then I had to go through my whole entire house and vacuum,
Yep.
sweep, mop,
Tiny
bleach,
crevices
like,
everywhere.
just
Yeah.
bleaching everything, spraying for bugs, like, I was up all night long,
I
and it
remember that.
just oh my god. I think I was pregnant at the time.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
But, like but, oh my that was hands down one of the worst experiences of my life.
Yeah.
Was that was terrible. I
No, that's
that
straight up
just
not a good time.
oh my gosh. Like, I can't that's a different kind of cleaning when you're cleaning your whole house like it has
Uh-huh.
been touched with this deadly virus is what it feels like. Like, you're cleaning every inch top to
Uh-huh.
bottom.
Yeah.
Just Oh my god, it was so bad. Thankfully, I must have did a very good job because we didn't ever see any ticks on us, and that was
Yes.
the end of them, but wow, 1,000,000,000 terrible experience. Do not recommend. 0 stars on Yelp.
So just don't let your dog go outside.
Yeah, really. There's a reason mine have boundary collars now, and
Yeah.
they don't get to go in no wooded areas.
Yeah. Mm-mm. No.
Okay, well, we're done talking about bugs, and I hope you're not itching like we
I
are,
am itching
but
indeed.
but now I'm like, "Ugh, I gotta go wash my hair."
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, okay, anyways, back to the holiday decor.
Uh-huh.
What else are you putting out other than? Because I have a lot of holiday decor, but I just decided this year I'm not putting out a whole lot. We've just got too much in the mix, and I just don't wanna have to immediately take it down, you know? Look at you, nice hi,
Every time.
every time.
You have something to say?
He's just gonna smell your breath.
Yeah, he is.
What a weirdo.
I know.
I love him.
He probably has 3 less pebbles of food than he did last time I went in the bathroom, so he's probably
So he's
wondering why I haven't
upset.
filled his yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, what am
Okay,
I putting out? Okay.
okay, hang on. I'm just gonna add on to this one so you can kinda roll with it. So what all are you putting out besides the tree and the stockings?
Uh-huh.
And what is your color scheme for your decor? I feel like the main ones are white and silver, white and gold, and then the color, like the pinks and like the candy colored Christmas, and then there's your traditional green, red. That one, I mean, that's pretty much what I have. But I will say I've been painting these Christmas plates, and I really do enjoy the candy colored Christmas plates. Like let me show you the one I did last night. Hang on. They're
Okay,
just so
yeah, show me
cute.
what you mean.
Like I'm like,
All I'm
it's not
picturing is
one
pink. Get up.
they're
Now see, that's cute. It
yeah.
wouldn't be for me in my house, but it is cute.
Right. I feel like it would be cute for, like, a teacher, like, in a classroom, kinda,
Yeah.
like, just
Yeah,
feel but it's not the color scheme I go for. I'm, as you could probably guess, traditional with
yeah,
that one.
yeah.
It just feels homey.
Yeah. I am definitely so I'm putting out I have a village that I need to put out. I really need to put that out before Sunday because nobody ever sees our Christmas decorations, so, oh, I'm kind of excited people get to see
Mhm.
our Christmas decor I don't know why that matters, but, like, I
It
don't know,
do.
it just does,
It
and
does.
I don't know, but I have a Christmas village, and it's definitely the ceramic houses that they look like a little village, of course.
I love your Christmas village.
Ugh, thank you. I want more pieces. Like I want more. Oh my gosh. I went to our learning center yesterday for a little bit of a meeting and on my way out they had this I should have taken a picture of it. It was gorgeous. It had a little train going like through it. It was a
Uh,
vintage piece. She's like, "It's so old." And I was like, "Can I have it one day?
yeah, can you leave
I
it to
want
me?
this in my house.
I'll just do like I do at
I
my
need it."
grandma's. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put my
I'm gonna
initials
put
on
my
this
name
one.
on this.
Yep.
But it was so beautiful. But anyways, I love those kind of pieces. I'm very traditional. Um, at one point, I think I did try to bring in the farmhouse, and I was like, no thanks. Yeah, I used to do for our tree, our ornaments. I used to do the colored ornament balls,
Mhm.
and they would be like red and gold, and you couldn't put two reds beside each other.
Yeah.
Um, but now, a few years ago, before James was born, probably a few years before James was born, we started collecting our own ornaments. We got some ornaments from Joshua's mom, who she collected she would buy 3 of each ornament every year, one for
Aw.
her, one for his sister, and one for him, so that one day
Mhm.
they would have ornaments for their tree.
Yeah.
Well, she gave those to us, and so then we started getting our own ornaments, so every year we get a new ornament, and I don't do the same ornament. I let James pick his own ornament out. I
Mhm.
pick my ornament, and Joshua picks his ornament.
I
So,
like
like,
that.
we all individually get ornaments every year,
Mhm.
um, and so that's what my tree looks like. I get a Fraser fir. We get a real tree every year. We get a Fraser fir, and it's beautiful, and it has all of our mix matched ornaments all over it. And then this year, I didn't complain at all about how they decorated the tree. To be honest, this is gonna make me sound terrible. I was doing homework while they were decorating the tree, but I was sitting there, I was with them, and I was in conversation with them, but I sat there and did my homework while they decorated the tree this year.
That's okay.
Um,
I don't think I hung any ornaments on my Christmas tree,
okay,
and
good. And I didn't
Coda
complain
doesn't
about
do
it.
the Christmas tree, that's not his thing. Like, he'll
Yeah.
watch us do the Christmas tree, but
Oh gosh.
most time he doesn't ever do the Christmas. He'll have to do the tall parts if I decide
Yeah.
not to get a stool, but
Mhm. Oh, Joshua loves to do the we make it a whole thing. We do hot chocolate, we turn on Christmas music,
I
and
love that.
we hang out and we decorate the tree every year.
Ugh.
Um, and so yeah, and I have some Santas. I have a new, what do you call it, tablecloth that I bought
Mhm.
the other day from I actually bought it from Dollar General. I was gonna use it for my science demonstration video that I had to do, but that ended up not working, so I had to use a piece of fabric that I already had, and I didn't need to spend money on a thing, but I'm gonna put it on my table anyways. But it's
There you go.
red and green and gold, so yeah, I like very traditional colors for Christmas. I don't We definitely don't do pink or any of the other candy colors. Um, and like I said, I tried to do the farmhouse one year, but it just wasn't for me.
What is the farmhouse?
I think farmhouse is just like white and wood. It's like very
Oh, okay.
neutral.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but I just really love the traditional. If you look at okay, so if you see do you know what the spode Christmas tree stuff is? I'll have to send you a picture of it. You'll have to post it.
Okay.
Um, but that pretty much that's me. Like it's a little Christmas tree and then it has like the gifts up under it and it pretty much just says everything. Oh, last year I started collecting, word was not come to my brain, collecting old cups, not old cups,
Mhm.
but, like yeah, probably old cups from the thrift store. I've
Mhm.
started doing Christmas cups. This year I found one of my favorite ones, I found a Christmas goose cup, and it is
Oh.
so cute, and I found one with teddy bears on it.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to send me pictures of those.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
send me
I have a
pictures of
few.
those.
Yeah.
We have a set of, like, Christmas plates, but they're vintage. I don't know what they are, but they're almost like a cracked they almost have, like, a cracked paint to them, but the base is, like, a very dark navy blue, and it's got this really pretty picture of Santa on them.
Mhm.
But they're heavy.
Mhm.
But we've never used them, and I was thinking this year, I was like, "You know what? We need to use them because why
Yeah.
do I keep these if I'm not gonna use them?"
Yeah.
So, I think we're gonna break those out for Christmas Day.
Nice. Yeah.
Um but I'm with you. I'm definitely on the traditional color scheme. I
Mhm.
do think when I finally get there, maybe next year for Christmas, because hopefully I'll have their room done by then. But they
Mhm.
want it all. Okay, Annie didn't really have a say, but Jensen, whoops, they really wanted, they really wanted a
She
pink
will one day.
bedroom. Yeah, so they're gonna have like an all floral pink, pink everything, vintage, lacy, just
Love it.
Imagine imagine what's her name on Harry Potter? The pink lady, the mean one?
Oh god.
I can't stand her. But her obviously not that many cats, but
Yeah,
her
I know.
office,
But yeah,
her
that
like,
is our
her
vibe
the
though.
vintage pink vibe,
Yeah.
that's what their room's gonna be, and I would not be against her having a pink Christmas tree for
No,
Christmas. I
I
think that
think
would look
that's
good.
fine.
But there will not be a pink Christmas tree in my living room.
No,
No, no,
absolutely
no.
not.
I really don't even like white trees. I like the flock is it flocked?
Flocked, yeah.
I like those. That's
Flocked,
what's
it's
in the
everywhere.
yes, that's what's in my dining room right now.
Yeah.
And they're pretty, but I want a green Christmas tree.
Yes.
Um, you said something, it made me think of something and I forgot.
See?
My mom did, she thrifted this gigantic wreath. I think I'm gonna put it on this front window. It's
Mhm.
that big for $2.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I think I'm gonna see if my grandma will do a bow for me and put it on there.
I'm gonna have to send you a
But
picture again. Ah, don't let me forget, I have a few pictures to send you, I guess. But I have a wreath on my classroom door. I found it at the thrift store for it was either 2 or $5, but it is so
oh,
cute. You can definitely it's definitely like I don't know about homemade. They had a couple of them, but it's red fabric and it's got a reindeer on it and it's got bells You can it's so cute. I'm gonna have to send it to you.
Yeah, send that to me, that
Yeah.
sounds precious. But yeah, my tree is also just the ornaments are not I don't yeah, my ornaments go from all extremes. Like, there's some I made
Mhm.
when I was, like, 5.
Yes, me
Um,
too.
there's those, there's
There's a
some
picture of me
newer
from 1st
ones.
grade.
Yeah, yeah, oh my gosh, yes, I've gotta find mine, but mine is a picture of me, probably around the same age,
Uh-huh, of
and I decided I was gonna cut my bangs at Thanksgiving in the bathroom at my mom's, and I cut them up into my
course.
scalp, and do you know what they did the next week? For yep.
Ah,
So, yep, me and my mom, we usually steal that ornament back and forth. She had it for a while, and I think I took it because I was embarrassed. I was like, "I don't want that on the tree," but now I'm like, "I want it on the
put
tree."
it on the tree.
Yeah.
I love that.
There's also one that's a picture of me, and I was probably about 4, so around,
Mm.
like, Jensen's age, and Jensen found it. I'll have to see if it's on this tree. But she was like, "This looks like me," and I was like, "It's me,
Aw.
girl. It's me. You get it from your mama."
Aw. I will
Uh,
say that the picture of me from 1st grade is actually every year so far, I've done an ornament for the parents. I bring my camera to school and I take a picture of the kids in front of the Christmas tree. My picture on my Christmas tree is just my school picture. I guess the teacher got our school pictures,
yeah.
but I take their pictures every year, then I will print them, and I use Christmas cardstock, and I get Christmas cardstock that looks like vintage Christmas cardstock at Hobby
Mhm.
Lobby. They're so cute. They have little houses or little Santas, and there's like a variety pack of them.
Aw.
And I will get the lace doilies, the paper doilies from the Dollar Tree,
Mhm.
and I make parents an ornament every year. Like
Oh, that sounds really cute.
the
You'll have
picture
to
that
send
I
me.
put on my Christmas tree inspired my gift to my parents now, like,
Oh,
my
I love
students.
that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's precious.
yeah.
Do they know that? That's so cute.
No, they don't. They just get them.
I love
Oh, and
that.
these babies, like, this'll be their 3rd year in a row getting one.
Oh,
I was gonna do
can
them
you
different this
imagine?
year, and now I'm like, I think I need to do them the
No.
same just one more year.
Yes. Yeah, do 'em the
Yeah,
same. Can you
yeah.
imagine, like, when they're 30 and they're decorating the tree and like, "Look, I had the same teacher and we made these
No,
every
for 3
blah, blah,
years.
blah." Oh,
Oh my
how
gosh.
precious.
Yeah,
Yes, I love that. One of Coda's favorite things to do is roast my ornaments because I have a all different kinds. I'll have
yeah.
to Jessie roasted one today. She picked it was on the floor and she picked up, she said, "What is this?" And I said, "It's an elf." And she said, "I gotta take a picture of this one." I like them.
I
They're
love
probably
that.
a little creepy, but I like them.
You know?
I think where's my hand? I think that's one right there,
Uh-huh.
and maybe that might be one, or that one, I don't know.
Yeah,
That might be them. I have a few that Jensen has made. I was gonna do every year, measure her with the ribbon and put it in the ornament, and
yeah, I
we've
wanna
done it
do
for
that.
a couple years.
Mhm,
I need to do it this year because 'cause we've not I don't know that I've done one with Doggy, to be
mhm.
honest. So we need to have an ornament making day this year. We
Yeah,
usually do that, once a year. But yeah, I have all different kinds. I have some my grandma's given me. One of my favorites, and I don't know how many pieces I still have, but they're a part of the Smithsonian collection, but it's
okay.
the Wizard of Oz little ornaments,
Yeah,
but they're so good. They definitely are vintage, but they're just really good. They're really realistic, and whoever did them did a very good job. But I don't have all the pieces, sadly. I just haven't put out a whole lot this year. I didn't wanna throw that on top of all the other moving stuff, so
mhm,
I picked out some safe options.
yeah.
None of the I didn't really put out any breakable stuff because I was like,
Good.
if they're gonna move them, I would rather just not have to worry about it or find them
Mhm.
on it.
Yeah,
Like, we'll just make it easy. But my mom did thrift me, and she discovered thrifting, and it's given her life
love
again.
it. Yeah.
I love it. I'm here
Girl,
for it.
same.
Wait, yes, yes. Like, I can't wait to be a birdie, thrifting my days away.
Yes.
Um, but she thrifted me a quilted tree skirt, and I love it. So cute.
That's what
It
I
looks
wanna
good.
do. I wanna
It's
do
so
a
cute.
quilted tree skirt.
Oh, I love them, but I don't know how to quilt anything, and I was like, "Thank God." I wanted one of those, but I just knew I wasn't gonna get one because I don't know what
Right.
I'm
Uh-huh.
doing. So I am excited about that. That's probably one of my favorite Christmas decorations this year.
Nice.
Yep. Okay, well, let's go in real quick. I mean, we say real quick, but I feel like it's just that time of year, and especially I don't know about everybody else, but we had quite a few rainy, gray, cold days this past week. And it was doing a number on the mental health for everybody, and it
Yeah.
just made me realize, okay, because my life just got busy around August, and I think it's just now hit me it's no longer summer because it's cold, and I have no other
Mhm.
choice but to process that it's now winter. So, the rainy, cold, gray days had me feeling it had me the downers, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my gosh, this is
It got one of my
terrible."
students last week too. Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, the kids were ready to go outside. It was just Coda was even talking about it. He was like, "I'm ready for the sun to come back out."
I said the same
And
thing. I said,
I
"I need
told
some
him,
sunshine in my life. Not
"Mhm,
hot, not
yeah,
warm weather,
mm-mm,
but
just some
sunshine."
sunshine." Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, "I think it's time to break out the vitamin D."
Yeah.
So, my PSA is this time of year is quite gray, cold, cloudy, and rainy.
Yeah.
And if you start feeling a little sad, break out the vitamin D
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
chances are it'll help. And any chance you get to go sit out in the sun, do your
Take
best,
it,
cause
especially because it's not hot outside. Like, these are
no.
my favorite times, and I
Mhm.
love a gloomy day. I love a gloomy day.
But
But
not
we
for
just had
5
about
days in a
6
row.
of them in a
Uh-huh.
row,
We sure did.
and they weren't days that I could just lounge around and watch Harry Potter all day.
Well, we
So,
did, but after the first 2 or 3 days, I had had enough of that.
yeah,
I was like, "There's nothing else I can do here. I'm sick
yeah,
of watching TV."
yeah. Well,
So,
we did it. So, we are Friday, though, I think. We're gonna do that Friday. But, yeah,
yeah,
we
no,
sit in the
I'm
sun.
just just go sit in the sun every
Don't be
chance you
sad,
get.
please.
No. Even if there's just one little
Especially it's
ray.
just yeah, yeah,
And this time of year is hard. The holidays, something I think it's very fortunate that I had to inform my mom of this last year, but there was a she had read a story about this lady that had trigger warning sorta. Well, I guess. But she had taken her own life this like last year or the year before around this time.
yeah.
And my mom was like, "I just don't understand why she would do that. Like around the holidays, it's such a happy season and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Well,
Mm,
mom, for a lot of people it's not, you know. For
yeah.
a lot of people it's there's a huge gap missing because they miss somebody or they're
Yeah.
alone or and I as happy and cheerful as the season is, I do think it's important to recognize that it's not a happy season for a lot of people. And
Yeah.
I think if if you find yourself in a cheerful Christmas season, you should just remember how fortunate you are and take the time to pray
Mhm.
for the people that may not be having such a cheerful season. And honestly, like I can relate a little bit. Well, I can relate this year. I didn't think anything was going to bother me, but Thanksgiving came and we had a great time. Like it was a good day, but there definitely was in the back of my mind I just wanted to cry all day because it was
Yeah.
just we lost our really good friend and I couldn't my heart just breaks,
Yeah.
for his
Mhm.
family and it is sad like being back home and something I realized like or something I hoped would happen would be we'd move back home one day and we'd all become friends and like
Of
get
course.
close. Not that we weren't friends, but just get close again and
Right.
now that opportunity's gone, so that is difficult and like I said my heart just breaks for his family and then we had like had the 2 miscarriages, so I just Thanksgiving it was heavy. Like I kept thinking about life would look different, like, in
Yeah.
a like, in a different way, like, had we not experienced these losses this
Mhm.
last season, like, it would have looked different, and I shed some tears, and there was that heaviness that I didn't necessarily expect, and
Uh-huh.
it just brought it very forefront and just something I wanted to speak on, knowing that this holiday season is not cheerful for everybody, or
Right.
not that it's not cheerful, but that you may still have it
Some
may be
people still
cheerful and you
struggle.
may still have that hard moment, like
Yes.
we had a great Thanksgiving. We're having a
Uh-huh.
great holiday. We've been through Christmas parade, like, we're having
Mhm.
fun times, but you have to give yourself some grace, especially if you've experienced loss or if you're alone yourself, and
Yeah.
know that there may be those times where you're sad and there's that heartbreak there, but just 'cause it's gray and cloudy and you're experiencing that heartbreak, you ain't gotta go anywhere. The
Yeah.
sun will shine again,
It
spring's
will.
coming, I
Yeah.
promise, and not that loss gets any easier, but you know, it's worth sticking around for.
It is. I
Oh,
agree.
I w not that it's never a bad time to talk about Jesus, but a verse that really comforted me, and I don't know where it's at, but it's, "Blessed are those that mourn," and I heard that the other day, and I was sitting in my kitchen and I was listening to a video and they were talking about it, and it felt like I just had this warm hug, and I think that is probably I don't know that I've ever felt God like that, but it literally felt like I had just gotten, like, this warm, tingly sensation of a hug, and I was like, "Oh?" I was like, "Can you just stay for a little bit?"
Oh, look
And
at you,
it
you
did,
needed a hug.
and it
Look at
did,
that.
it lasted
Oh,
for a couple minutes. I was like,
oh,
"Oh." I said, "Oh my goodness, okay." And it did, it brought me peace, and I'm
good.
holding on to that, but
Yeah.
like I said,
What
I
a
get it.
powerful statement, though. Like, if you
Mhm.
because you
Blessed are
can't
those that
mourn.
mourn. Mhm.
Yeah, you can't
To
mourn if
have
you've never
something
experienced love.
yes, yeah, to have something so strong and beautiful and something you cared about so much to grieve it that hard, like, yeah, grief is terrible and it sucks, but my god, what a beautiful experience to have had that it was worth mourning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it
Since
just
we're
it hit different, and then
yeah.
Jesus hugged me and
Uh, since we're speaking of mourning, I actually tonight, I went into a town a little south of us, which I pretty much always do, the night that James goes to Awana's, but, um, I went to the Crystals, and I was sitting in the drive-through, and I was on the phone with Brandy, and I was waiting on my food, and I said, oh, sad moment for just a second." And she was like, "Okay." And I was like, This is the Crystals that we used to meet mama at to do, like, swaps for me and Bree, like, after we
oh,
moved to Warner Robins. Oh,
aw, I'll
hang
beep
on.
it out.
Yeah. After we moved, like, that's where we would meet to do
Mhm.
the changeover, the swap.
Ugh, I
So,
love that. Well,
yeah.
I don't love that it made you sad because that sucks, but
Yeah.
I will say, like, I don't know, I definitely get sad, but I feel like I'm still just mad about that whole situation. I feel like I
Yeah.
can't the best way I can describe it is that I have come to terms with I think I think it probably brought her peace. The life she was living was not good, and
No.
I hope that what come after was so much better and everything that she should have gotten out of life, regardless of the fact that she made poor decisions. But the way it has been handled and still the way she sits, just
Okay.
it
Yeah.
makes me angry. It just makes
Yeah.
me angry. And like talked to my sister-in-law a little bit about like my grandparents and everything and how my feelings towards all of that. And it's just I could almost forgive everything except for the fact that there's just no reason she still doesn't have a headstone.
Yeah.
That like I just
And I hate
that
that.
won't sit right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll do something about it one of these days, but I'm like, that just you can't I'm just angry about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's okay.
I don't let it eat me up, but I'm like there's really just that's just wrong.
Yeah.
So,
It is. I agree.
I f
We should get together, put our brains together, and figure something out on that. I
yeah.
know we talked about it a few years ago, a couple years
Mhm.
ago, however
Well,
many.
I just keep thinking that maybe
Yeah.
the right thing's gonna happen, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and, I mean, she's not going anywhere, so she's my
She gonna
sister,
be
I hate to
there a
say
while.
it. She gonna be there, She's got all the time.
Oh, I tell you, when I get to heaven one day, Jesus, close your ears, because when I get to heaven one day, I'm shaking
I'm
the
gonna
shit out of
beat
her.
I'm gonna beat her
I'm gonna
ass.
sin a little bit when I get to
Leaving
heaven.
it
Just
down
know
here
that.
like this. Not getting
Why
better.
why would you
My
leave me?
gosh. This wasn't how the story was supposed to end, ma'am. How
Literally.
rude.
Literally.
How rude.
Ugh. Gross.
Ugh.
I think I've mourned her. I think that was my first mourning that I ever had to do, truly. Yeah. I that one hit the hardest for me. My Meemaws has hit me a little bit slower. Like, I definitely was super upset when it happened, but uh-oh.
Whoops.
Ooh, have ooh, uh-uh.
I think you have mourned Bree in this way that I have mourned our really good friend, and
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say
that
that too.
I think that I mourned Bree in just an angry way, and it's I don't feel it as much anymore, but I have never experienced anger the way I felt, and just in many anger and like I was just robbed, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But in many different ways, like, I can't even say I'm mad at her, but it's just like
Oh,
I
I am.
was. It was
I
just
am
oh, yeah.
sometimes.
Like, it was just all the way around. It's just
Yeah,
angry, and
yeah.
in a way, I think it's better because it's not sadness. Sadness really sucks. It's kinda easy to be angry, but it's definitely not a good feeling.
Yeah.
But that just take you over wave of pain and
Uh-huh.
sadness. Yeah, it literally fill your heart, physically feel like your heart's breaking.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on nobody in the world.
No, never in a million years. Yeah, I think lately I've been feeling my meemaws, like, in waves. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
felt it whenever it happened, but I feel like just lately, the last couple of months, I think about her a lot more than like, I've thought
It's the
about her,
holiday
like, every day
season.
since it went,
Mhm.
but or just since she went, but
But
yeah,
I feel like around the holiday season, it's just so much more present because obviously, they're not there every day, but it's just the memories that were created around the holiday season, and it's like they're just it's no longer an option, and then
yeah,
they're brought up during the holiday, and then it's, um it's just so in your face that there's somebody missing,
yeah,
and but then you still wanna be happy and cheerful, and it's like, gotta give yourself some grace because you're not like we said, you can have cheerful moments, and that's wonderful, and you should, but if you're grieving somebody, you're gonna have to allow yourself to grieve and give yourself some grace and take the time to cry the tears and share the memories. I think that helps a lot. One of our favorite things to do is just talk about all the good memories that we had, and I'll listen to there's a couple songs that I can't even there's 3 songs that I can't listen to anymore, and I don't know that I'll ever be able to listen to them anymore
yeah.
without just crying. Um,
You might one day.
maybe. Ugh, but like I said, how blessed we are to be able to mourn them.
Yeah,
What So, we've definitely covered that probably everybody's mourning in some way. Just realistically, somebody's
yep.
grieving in one way or another. What are some ways that you deal with it, or do you have any coping advice? Are
I
there
sure
any
do, I
ways
sit in the bathroom and cry.
I think that's healthy, though. I think you don't bottle it up, you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
Um, what are some ways that you kinda I guess knowing that this time of year is the time of year for grief and seasonal depression on the downside, um, of the season, what are some ways that you prep yourself or, like, kinda take care of yourself during that time to just kinda better ride out the wave, I guess?
Oh, yeah, great question, glad you asked it. I don't, I just stay busy.
Well, that is one way to do it. That will do it. Like I said, vitamin D. Am
Uh-huh.
I doing anything right now? No.
No, of course not.
No, because I just realized it was December, sorry.
She just realized that
But
winter is coming. She just
yeah,
realized it's not July.
yeah, winter hit and I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
oh, heck, it is winter, isn't it?"
technically, winter has
Um,
not hit yet. Technically, that's not until the 21st.
I'm not prepared. Um, I love the cold, but wow.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, definitely vitamin D. If I was gonna tell anybody to do anything, honestly, magnesium, L-threonate, and vitamin D helped me way more than prescribed antidepressants ever
for
have.
sure. Yeah.
So, highly recommend those. Obviously not a doctor, so don't take my medical advice without talking to yours. But highly, highly recommend those, and I love those. I think it's extra important to set out some time for yourself. Let's take them extra long girl showers. Maybe make it a little special.
Yeah.
Light a candle or something. Unfortunately, my water heater don't give me long enough to take a full girl shower. I've got to
Yeah.
pick whether I'm gonna shave or wash my hair because I cannot do both and have scalding hot water to
Uh-huh. Yeah.
burn to burn
To
the
burn the
sadness
sadness
away.
away.
You
Yeah, this
know?
morning when it was 29 degrees, Yeah,
Uh-uh.
I didn't get a long shower at all before it started turning cold. I was like, "Wait a second, wait a minute,
Come
let me
back,
tell you
come
something."
back. Just begging it, "Please, please." And y'all know how cold water makes me feel, and if you don't,
Ugh.
it makes me feel like I wanna run out my skin. I can't do the cold water, so
Well, we talked about, like, I can take a cold shower not a cold shower, but a
mm,
cool shower in the summertime, but
yeah,
it was 29 degrees outside. I
no.
slept with a hoodie on last night, so I was pretty cold this morning.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm not even gonna be interested in showering on that cold of a morning, if we're being honest. I'm
Well,
gonna
I don't know
be
how you shower at night because I
"What?
okay, here, let me
Do
let
you
me
wait a minute,
let me
do
back
you
that up.
always?" And then I'm gonna come back to our self-care because I do have 1 or 2 more things.
Yes, I do always take a shower in the morning. I cannot take a shower at night and then go the rest of that day without taking a shower until the next night. I can't. I don't know why. I can't. I stink. I can,
What?
like, smell myself. It's not a good time for me.
Well, some real mom stuff right here, I can tell you right now, I stink, okay? Annie spit up, like, sour spit ups
Uh-huh.
right on the leg of my pants when I was
Ugh,
putting her down for bed earlier. So I know I smell like spit up for sure, and I'm gonna be going and hopping in that shower. I think
yeah,
that's it.
fair.
For me, at the end of the day, mama needs a shower.
Yeah,
For sure,
yeah.
for sure.
Well, here's my thing backing up is that I don't kn last night when you said, "Oh, I'm gonna hop in the shower and then I'll be on," right, when we were gonna record last night, I thought to myself then, "I don't know how you shower, then do something at night,"
Uh,
because at night, if I'm showering, especially if it's a warm shower, I'm
mm-mm.
getting my butt in the bed with soaking wet hair and feeling the best in the morning because
Come real close, let
let
me
me
tell you.
let me hear.
The shower at night rejuvenates me and makes me feel alive again,
Oh my
and
gosh.
I'm ready to do something. I painted 3 plates last night before I went to bed, after I talked no, we didn't talk, but I stayed up messing around with the audio,
Yeah,
and then I went to bed and I painted some plates till about 11:30, and I was like, "Well, I'm tired now." Then
that's
I went to bed.
crazy. Mm-mm. A shower at night will put me to sleep
Oh,
every
no.
single time.
No, a shower wakes me up
Uh-uh.
1000%. No matter what time of day it is, a shower's gonna
That's
wake me up.
crazy. Uh-uh.
Yeah, I love a shower. I love a shower, but getting my mind to actually want to go take a shower is a lot for some reason. I'm just like, "Ugh, I don't wanna do this," but then I get in there and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Wow, I love this."
Yeah, same. Mhm.
But I have to shower every day or I'll be irritated.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
I don't know why, but I will be irritated. So I wanted to go back to our self-care real quick, and I think this time of year, often we are busy and we are seeing people we love, but if you're not, maybe go out of your way to host something or to just get lunch with a friend or take a really long phone call, go walk
Mhm.
around in some sunshine at a park.
Yeah.
Just just go be around other people that you do enjoy. Like, no, staying busy is not the solution, but staying busy also does bring happy memories a lot of
Yes,
time.
it does.
So, that's okay. If that's what you gotta do to get through it, stay busy. Go make some more beautiful memories. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. And being around the people you love that already have an understanding for whatever your situation may be is only gonna help. You don't have to go and talk about your feelings, but just go have a good day.
Thank God.
Just yeah, like, just go enjoy yourself.
That was
Just
too much about 2.5 minutes ago. That was too much.
listen, we just gotta talk about it, okay? It's that time of year. I just need all you sisters to know if you're a little sad, for one, it's probably not all you. You're just needing some vitamin D.
Yeah.
For touching grass is good at all times of the year. It really is. Make sure you're drinking your water as well. I'm terrible at this. During the winter, I I'm like a camel. There's stored water in there. But then guess what? Guess what? Your skin's dry, your lips are chapped,
Yep.
your hair's gonna be a little more dry. So I need you to be
It
drinking
needs
your
more
water.
water. Yeah.
I need you to be moisturizing your face and lips,
Yeah.
okay?
There's water in Dr. Pepper, right?
No. No, that's a full sentence.
No,
No.
I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure you're lying.
I need to
It's
wax my eyebrows so bad it's not even funny.
I need you to wax
but
my chin.
and I will, okay? But yeah, just for the love of God, take care of yourself this holiday season as well. I know it's hard.
Or else.
I know you have a literal list of other people you've gotta take care of this holiday
Oh,
season, but don't
but
forget
you
to
are
add
more important.
yourself. You're on the nice list, and if you're not, it's okay. You still need to be loved too, okay?
If you're like James and getting cold for Christmas,
You
it's
know,
fine. You
it's
still deserve
fine.
to take care of yourself.
Yeah, just go
Oh,
talk to
I
Jesus,
told
have
him
a
that.
nice shower.
I told him
That's
that
right.
tonight too. I said, "You have to love yourself, James." Well, I wasn't mean about it, but I was like, "You have to love yourself too, because if
Mhm.
you don't love yourself, it's hard to let other people love you."
Yeah.
I was
Amen.
full of wisdom tonight. I loved
I
it.
love that. Gosh, I love when we have moments like that.
Me too, 'cause it's few and far between, I feel like. It's just mostly fighting, then little spurts of like, "Baby, Jesus loves you, and I'm so glad I get to be your mom."
Yes. Oh, I felt that. I felt that in my soul tonight.
Yeah,
So, we are gonna start going to the library, I think, once a week, and my friend works at the library, so we're gonna go
I love
and
that.
take the kids to get some library books. Like I said, we live in small town. It won't be busy. I
Yes.
think it'll be good. But we got some library books this past weekend because we went for a little event and
So
made some
fun.
crafts and they loved it. But I read one of the book PSA, check them books before you bring them home because
Uh-oh.
it wasn't bad. It was just really long. It
Oh.
was not a let's start this at bedtime
Oh,
thing. I got done
yeah.
reading. It was a really good book. It was a
Uh-huh.
really good book. I loved it. I'll share it with you
Please do.
later. But it was a longer one. Jensen sat through the whole thing and she loved it. It was really good.
Yeah.
But it was longer and I was like, "Oh Lord, I'm gonna be late." I didn't know how long I'd been in there reading. Coda
God.
came in. I said, "Please don't say it's 8:30."
One thing about James is he loves a long bedtime story.
Jensen, I think Jensen is getting to where she really wants to sit down and listen to you read a book, and
Uh-huh.
I love that because I love to read to them, but I
Uh-huh.
don't love reading to them and them not listening. I know that's like a whole thing and that's okay, and I allow
Yeah,
them to
'cause they're
I
still
like
technically hearing you,
yeah,
but it
like
drives me nuts
Augie
too.
like Augie just runs around and plays. Now he did start acting the fool at the end, and I had to tell him to sit down. He found a curtain rod in the closet. I didn't
Of
even know it
course he
was
did.
in there. Yes, like the boy is a magnet for stuff he shouldn't have, dangerous stuff, and I'm like,
Yep,
"Why?"
they all
We're
are.
r we're literally reading a book nicely, getting ready for bed, and he pulls out a
Minding your
curtain
business,
rod, and I'm like,
and
"Why?"
probably assaulted somebody with it as well, or at least
Prob
almost assaulted
he was
somebody.
he was certainly thinking about it. I said, bring that to me now."
Yeah.
Then he tore a cover off of a book. He was, like, flipping through it, and it was already a little broken, but he just went, "Psh," and I said, "That's enough. That's enough.
Oh.
I'm trying to read this chapter book right now."
Oh, that would have sent me. I can't
So
that's one thing
then
I
I didn't
can't
make him
do is
sit.
is 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 books not being taken care of. That
Yeah,
drives
I
me.
know.
I'll walk in James's room and there's books on the floor, books all over his bed, and I'm like, "You know what? I
Mhm.
love that you're reading books, but if you don't pick them up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
put them away
Yeah.
nicely, what did those books ever do to you?"
Yeah, I said, "We don't treat our books like that." And
Yeah.
I did tell
No.
him. I was like, pick it up, put it
Mhm.
up. We do not treat our books like that." And
Yeah.
he was having him. He was ready for
Being a
bed.
boy.
He was like, "I'm trying to play. I don't wanna
Yeah.
read with you 2
Mhm.
losers." So,
Nerds.
we made it through it. It was a really good book.
Good.
And I'm gonna share one more praise because I meant to say it earlier, but I've been trying my best to let Jensen do more crafts and coloring when she asks because it's just not something I'm great about letting her do because by the time you get it all out, usually she's wanting to put it up.
She's over it, yeah.
Yeah, but I have noticed lately she's been more into actually sitting down and doing them, and I'm all for it. So I'm
Yeah.
like, if you're gonna actually sit down and do it, and I have been having her
Uh-huh.
clean up after herself as well. And if you don't clean up after yourself, we're not gonna do it again
Uh-huh.
because I just can't clean up 5,000 sequin stickers
Mhm.
off of my floor with all the other stuff we have going on in life. That's just not realistic for me.
Mhm.
And that sounds like not a good time. You know, there's certain stuff you can not sign up for as a parent, and that's one for me. Um, but we've been doing more, and she's been doing really good with them. And I've also been trying to let her cook something with me every day because she
Oh,
likes
I
to cook,
love
and
that for
that's
you.
I'm terrible about it. I
Yeah.
don't I feel about cooking with children like you feel about coloring or painting with them.
Mm,
It
yeah.
stresses me out,
Yeah.
and I know they're not gonna be perfect at it. It's a
Mm,
skill you have to learn,
mm,
but it stresses me out and it
same.
freaks me out, and
Yep.
I don't love it, but she loves it. She loves to cook, and I want her to learn how, and she's only gonna get better by doing it, so
Hang on.
we're doing it,
Hang on.
and it's went good.
Okay, that's great. Let me give you, though, something to make you feel a little better. I feel like I too loved to be in the kitchen, but I had a mom that was, "Get out of my kitchen."
Yeah, that is
My
me. Oh
mom
my
was very much, "Get away from me. I'm cooking.
mhm,
I'm cooking." And I still learned to do it. But
yeah,
however, I will still call my mom and be like, "Okay, so how do I do this?"
yeah, and
We
it's like
joke that I can't grocery shop
oh
or
my god,
cook without calling my mom.
that is
Um,
funny. I
I
love that
can
though.
now. I think a couple years ago or last year or something, it was funny at Thanksgiving or Christmas, she said, "Wait a minute, I'm just realizing you didn't call me this year to ask for my help with the dressing."
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh,
"That's right, 'cause I got it. How does that make you feel
look at
now?"
you.
But,
Yeah,
yeah, I had very much had a mom that was, I'm not doing this right now. You're in my way. Get away. Go. Get out."
I feel like supper time is not the best time unless we're
It's
doing,
not.
like,
It
a
has
one
to be
pot,
in the
so
middle of
supper
the
time's just
day.
not doing good. Yes,
Yeah.
but I let her help do some cookies. I did some of it, she did some of it, it
Yeah.
wasn't bad. We did some cookies, and then I've let her do breakfast,
Yeah.
and we did egg bites with the tortillas in a muffin
Uh-huh.
pan kinda thing and some bacon just in the oven, so it was simple and
Mm.
she could do it. 'Cause I wanna our problem is she thinks that she is 45 and that I'm an idiot. So and I don't know how else to explain it but she doesn't know how to cook, and
But
she's
yes, she
not
does.
45. So if I don't find something simple enough where I can do just small step directions and let her do
Mhm.
everything,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a battle because she's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "You're doing everything," and I'm like, "No, I'm not. Can't you can't use this knife yet." Like, it's
Uh-huh.
just not happening.
Okay.
So
Have you looked into like, the plastic knives that
oh,
you
yeah, we
can.
have them,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
that's gonna bother my soul. Have you seen them cut with them? They cut
Yeah, have yeah.
I know that they've gotta practice, alright? But not today.
Trust me, I know. We have some and James has
The
used them
potatoes
probably
aren't
3
gonna cook
times.
right. She's cut up potatoes before, and, like, it's fine. Coda is good at cooking dinner with them. Very patient man.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I am not,
Yeah.
so I'm trying to do my
Listen, we all
best,
have our strengths, okay?
but
And that's just
yes,
not yours, and it's
exactly.
fine.
Mhm. That is my weakness, so I'm trying to make my weakness work, though, so we're
Yeah.
doing some simpler stuff,
Yeah.
and I'm enjoying it. Honestly, it's kinda nice because I get sick of cooking, so, like, it
Uh-huh.
would be great if she kinda wanted to help and was able to help some more.
Mhm.
I wouldn't mind. And I think it's important when you see them have an interest in things to feed that.
Yeah.
So,
Can I
that's what I'm
also
trying to do.
tell you one more thing about crafts?
Yeah, for sure.
At the risk at the risk of sounding too much like a teacher, the best thing, blank piece of paper,
Mhm.
crayons and markers. Boom. That's it. Listen, and me, I love Teachers Pay Teachers. I really do. There's templates on there that you can do. You can get free templates on Teachers Pay Teachers. However, they're going to get more out of an open-ended craft than they are from something like, those, like, little
Like step by step,
step-by-step
the
things that you can
craft
get at the
packets.
store. Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
things that that have a final ending, that a final product that it has to look like this, and you follow it step by step. I mean, that has its place, of course, but a
But I just
good
let them
just a
I
sheet of
just
paper and markers or paint and just an open-ended. Here's the problem. Kids don't have an imagination anymore
uh-huh.
because of
We're building
technology.
it around here.
Yeah.
She got plumb frustrated the other day because she didn't know how to draw something,
Mhm.
or what she drawed was not what it looked like, and I just kept telling her it was, like, and encouraging her and everything, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
It looks good."
Yeah.
Um, and I was like, "Just do it the way you know how to do it." And she was talking. She goes to her, play therapist, and
Yeah.
they do a lot of crafts, but
Yeah.
she said something. She was like, "See, here I'm showing my creativity because she did a rainbow colored scarf instead of a solid colored scarf, and I said, "That's so
I love
good." Like,
that. Yeah.
yeah, like, I was like, "That's wonderful," and so when she got frustrated about whatever she had colored that she didn't feel like was correct, I was like, "Well, I can't do it because I don't need to show my creativity. I need you to learn and build your
Uh-huh.
creativity and show yours. So if I do it, it won't be the same." And we just went from there and she moved on, but yeah, that does make me feel better because she likes to do those, like, put together kit crafts,
Yeah.
but I just
Number 1, their
they're
attention span
frustrating.
is not long enough for those
No,
anyways.
no, so then they end up just doing them however they want, which
Yeah.
is fine, but then I'm like, "That
Yeah.
well, that was a lot for that," but
Yeah. And mind
s
you, I love those, like, I bought the beads for James for the night that
mhm.
we did our girls craft, and he did pretty good with those. Those had a template
Oh,
that he could
yeah.
have followed, but he decided not to, and that actually made me really proud and happy because some of
Mhm.
his were like, "Oh, I'm gonna make a reindeer," and to me, it actually looked like a reindeer, like, it's not
Yeah,
perfect by any means, but
but,
he
like, for a
free-handed it.
six-year-old? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he free-handed that as a
You can
six-year-old.
see where how their mind took
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
even when I paint stuff, I usually have to look at something for a general
Mhm.
guideline, something just to
Yeah,
kinda
me too.
keep me on track. I can't
Yep.
just I
Freehand
can,
it?
but
Yeah.
I need some sorta inspiration
Inspiration.
to
Yeah.
see.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Well, look at that, we did have time to talk about the kids. Well, I guess we need to wrap it up because 'cause you've gotta go to work
Yeah, I
tomorrow,
gotta go to work.
and I need to finish editing tomorrow's episode. Okay, we love y'all.
Yes, I very much enjoyed this conversation.
Me too. It was a good one.
Mhm.
Keep it cheery, take some vitamin D,
Chip, chip, cheerio.
and we're kinda swapping it around. This episode will come out, then you'll probably get a little bit of a shorter one
Yeah.
with our holiday date. So that's what
Oh
will be
gosh,
coming
I
to
have
you
to do that.
next. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep mine kinda simple though. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but
Yeah.
yep, come back for the next episode. We're gonna have you a holiday date inspiration, and we're actually gonna do them, aren't we,
We
Chastity?
are.
And I know she did not just lie to us. It sounded like you were lying.
Sounded like a lie.
Sounded like you weren't being honest with me.
Listen, it's just I mean, it really is just gonna have to be one of those dates where it's after James goes to bed.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we fix him a dinner, and we fix ourselves a dinner or whatever,
Mhm.
but yeah.
And that's okay. You're gonna do it. You're gonna take time with your
Yes.
spouse during this
Yes.
busy season and remember that
Yes.
you're not just mom and dad and that you love each other so much.
Yes, and we're gonna get off our phones. I hope, and we're not
Yes.
gonna fall asleep before 8:30 like last night.
That's the
He
part.
didn't, I did.
That's it. That's it. Somebody's usually tired. And
Yeah.
it's like, can you blame us? No.
No, but
No, you cannot. But Wacoto's been drinking coffee with his new percolator.
oh, yeah.
He
Oh,
might
yeah,
be
I
a
wanted
little
to
bit.
ask him about that.
Oh, dang, I wish I'd thought about it earlier because he was sitting in here when we
I
started.
know.
He just says he hasn't quite figured out yet, but, he
Me
does
neither.
really like he just keeps it on the stove, and he just fixes him a pot, like, all the time,
Yeah, me too.
anytime he's home. Which
Yeah.
granted, he is on call during the weeks now. And then on the weekends, he'll be off call. So,
Good.
yeah, just something a little
I
but
love
I'm
to
like,
hear it.
"I'm sure you're exhausted," you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Oh,
So
I don't think I did I tell you
what?
another praise for us that Joshua got the job that he interviewed for?
Ooh, no, but is that the one at the hospital with the good benefits?
Yes.
Can I say that?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. He interviewed for an ICU job, and he got it,
Oh,
pending him passing the NCLEX, but we all know that he is going to pass that. They
yes.
take these what they're called benchmarks at the school that he's at,
Mhm.
and every benchmark, he's gotten a little bit better, but he's sitting at, like, a 99%,
Wow.
um, like,
He
a
look
99%, like, chance that he'll pass the NCLEX. So I'm like, "I
Oh,
think
wow.
you're good," you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He just looks so smart.
He does, and he
I'm
is.
like
He is highly and
I'm
he will
like,
tell you he's
"Mm,
not, but he is highly
t
intelligent.
yeah, for sure."
Yeah.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, God, I'm so
I'm
proud of him. I'm so proud of him right now, like, my body is jittering. I'm just so proud of
Oh,
him. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, but he got the
And
job in the ICU, and oh, no, where was I going with that? Oh,
Oh,
oh, I was nervous. He wasn't so nervous. I was nervous that transferring to a new job and being, like, the new guy, he was
mhm.
gonna have to take a shift that
Right.
wouldn't really work for me, you know?
Right, right.
But he'll be on day shift, and he
Yay!
only
So
has to
y'all have,
work
like, normal hours, kinda?
yes, and he'll only have to work 3 days a
Ooh.
week.
I
12-hour shifts,
love
not
that.
24s, 12s.
I love that so much for you, for him,
Yeah,
y'all's family.
yeah.
Y'all needed that.
Ugh,
Look at that hard work
ugh.
paying off.
He'll still work extra in other places, of course, while I think he'll still be on the ambulance, but there's
Mhm.
a period of 16 weeks at the hospital where he won't be able to work extra for that hospital, but he can work extra for the other county that he works for, so he can still
Well,
work there. But that's in our county, so we can go see him, and he
right.
only has to work 3 days a week. That's insane.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Just remember, or if you feel like you have to remind him that it's okay for him to not take on as much extra work if that's something you can financially do. Like
Yeah,
that is a conversation that's okay to have because
yeah,
I think y'all miss each other. I think you miss him. I think
uh-huh,
James misses them. Like y'all
yeah,
just miss each other, and as to be expected when you work that hard.
yeah,
So
agreed.
even if it's just for a little bit, take a little
Take
time.
a break, man. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, don't burn yourself out.
mhm.
Oh, my calf. How rude.
Is it still hurting?
It's just
Probably. That
thinking about it.
cramp,
It's like
yeah. Ooh,
it's thinking about
oh,
seizing back up.
ugh.
Ugh, hate that.
Yeah, I know. You better drink you some
But
water before you go to bed.
I know I've had 2 cups since dinner, but that's definitely not enough for
No.
well, I've had 2 of these.
Yeah.
I've had 1.5 of these.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink the rest before bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make me a glass before bed too.
All right, well, go fix your water, pop a vitamin D, and come back for a holiday date. We love you.
Love you.
Go hug your family. Most happy Merry Christmas.
Even if you're
Toodles.
not a hugger,
Oh,
please go
no,
hug
go
your
ahead.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Or maybe ask Jesus for a hug cause that was really nice. Thanks, God.
Jesus telling you, "You do indeed like hugs."
He said, all right, this is enough. You're
This
obviously not accepting it for somebody else here."
here.
Oh,
There, there.
but th you're okay.
That little
Oh my
pat that you give
gosh.
people. "Okay, get off me."
Okay. All right now. Cheer up.
Ah.
All right, we love y'all. Toodles.
Toodaloo.
Sisters, one more thing. Don't forget, you're not alone, you're not too much, and you can always bring it to your sister.